because if you could just talk a little bit about like what you do here, is the automotive, I've never met a town that was so shaped by an industry as this
Yes.
is, by the car industry. Is this something that was in your family? What brought you to work in the automotive industry? What do you do? Just tell me a little story about it.
Okay. Well, my grandfather worked for General Motors right in Schwarz Creek. He had retired from there, but that's not what even got me into General Motors. It just so happened that I put in for a temp job, and 6 years later, I was finally hired. So it has provided me with a great career to support my family.
What do you do at General Motors?
I'm on the door line and trim, and I put in harnesses for the front door.
You mean like seatbelts?
No, so to make the windows go up and down, the doors lock, to make the door function. And then I put in an airbag sensor as well.
And how long have you been working for General Motors?
Since 2006.
So when I ask a question like that, it would be helpful if my voice will never be heard.
Okay.
So if I say to you, how long have you been working for General Motors? If you could say, I've been working at GM since 2006, just
Okay.
to give it a complete thought.
Got it.
So I'll ask you again, how long have you been working for General Motors?
I've been working for General Motors since 2006.
And I gather that you're very happy and grateful to be working for that company.
I'm very, very grateful working for that company. It gives me the income to provide for my family, the insurance to take care of my children and my husband, and it has done a lot for us.
And I'm sure I'd just be interested to hear what you know. I've been hearing a lot of stories about the upheaval that was the biggest employer here for many years, and then a lot of that disappeared. What do you know about that, and what do you think about it?
I think it's sad that we've lost so many plants in this city. A lot of families had to move out and leave the city because of it. But I don't know actually why it all happened. I wasn't really around when that went down.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened either.
I really don't. I guess it's something I actually should check into so that maybe I can educate myself and my kids.
So, you grew up in this general area. Is
Yes.
your family still here?
Yes, all my family's in Genesee County, Schwarz Creek area, pretty much all on one road.
It seems that most of the people that I've talked to are very loyal to this place, to this city. Even though so many up and down things with the water crisis, and did the water crisis affect you where you live?
The water crisis did not affect me or my family, but we have friends that we have watched struggled with this.
And are they still living here?
Yes, they still live here. They still buy bottled water. They choose not to shower there. They typically go to friends or families to shower.
Like every day?
I think they've showered a little less these days, unfortunately.
Oh my God, I don't mean to laugh.
No, but I totally understand.
That's a lot to endure, don't you think?
Yes, because one of my good friends' father lives in Flint, and he doesn't get his grandkids as much anymore because they don't want their grandkids around the water. So they get less visiting time with their grandkids, and they don't have the income or the means to go see their grandchildren.
Do you think it would be a good thing for a big institution or a big company or a big something to come into Flint to kickstart or revitalize?
Absolutely. I think it'd be great if there was a big company that came to Flint area. It'd be nice, too, to be able to keep what we have and not to lose anything more.
What has been lost, as far as you know?
A lot of GM plants. What they call it, the hole. I think they lost. But that's all I really know.
Well, and with that, jobs and people.
Yes. But then the water crisis made that worse, and then COVID on top of it.
Oh my God. I know, it's been crazy.
It's been sad. Very sad.
Did the COVID crisis affect your work and your company?
COVID affected our company a lot. People kept getting sick. We also had to start wearing masks. People struggled with the mask. I know the first few weeks there was a couple people that felt like they were going to pass out. They're not used to having a face covering that whole 8-hour shift. But we had our picnic tables where we'd eat lunch. They had plastic spacers so that everybody was protected. So they did provide us with everything we needed.
But what a shift in everyday life, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it changed everything. I actually did not I was not working at the time that COVID had hit extremely hard because I was pregnant. So I had a child, and then when I went back to work in May, that's when I first started wearing a mask at work. So at first I kind of thought maybe I didn't have to do that, but I ended up having to.
Well, because it lasted so much longer.
Yes. And COVID has hit my family 3 times.
How many children do you have?
I have 4. I have 4 children.
I'm guessing your children have had it, or at least.
Yes.
Because it's school is where.
Yes. School is where we're always getting sick. They're bringing it home. It's ages 8 to 2. So they bring it home and give it to all of us.
Have you had it?
I've had it 3 times. I had COVID when I was pregnant, and I delivered my baby 5 weeks early because I was so sick and kept going into labor. And then we actually were discharged the day they did lockdown. So we kind of got lucky. But my baby's healthy, even though I had it. 100% healthy.
That's fantastic.
Yes, very lucky.
I've never heard of anybody that's had it 3 times.
Oh, yes. It's the first time was awful. The second time was horrible. And the third time was okay. My husband had COVID so bad that he was in the hospital twice. And they ended up giving him a non-FDA approved medicine. And it helped him a lot. Within 2 days, he was feeling a lot better. He was still sick, but he was feeling a lot better.
Were you guys vaccinated?
No, we were not vaccinated. We're not against vaccination. We just don't know if we're there yet for it.
Well, maybe you've built up. One can only.
I would hope so. And when we did talk about getting vaccinated for COVID, we were within our 90 days. And then like 2 weeks later, we would get it again.
Wow.
So, but that's having kids, you know.
Right.
They come home and spread the love.
Well, I'm so glad it didn't turn out.
Yes.
That you're all alive. And
We're very lucky.
wow, you just blew my mind. So many people have talked about the particular challenges of the water crisis, and so many people have left Flint, and the population is small, and various things. Do you feel optimistic for your kids here?
When I think about my kids' future, I'm very concerned. I don't know if they would be able to remain in this area or city. I'm hopeful that they can remain by their parents and continue to work and get an education here. But I don't know how optimistic I am about that.
What do you think when you think about the range of things that could happen to make your wishes come true, that they would be happy to stay here and thrive? What do you think would take to make that happen?
When I think about the kids' future, I honestly, I don't know about that. It's going to take a good education. It's going to take strong-willed children, good companies staying in the city. But I also have a special needs child that really concerns me about her future because I don't know what's out there for her and what will be out there for her.
In terms of resources for her education.
Yes, absolutely.
But you have emotional ties here, right?
Oh, absolutely. I have a lot of emotional ties here. I have a lot of good friends, a lot of good family. I have a good career. There's a lot that holds me here. And if there wasn't, I wouldn't be here.
I'm curious, you seem to have a job at GM that, I don't know a lot about the automotive industry, but I think about men doing the kind of thing that you do.
Right,
Is there
right.
a lot of women that you
There's actually a lot of women, especially in the area I work, the door line. There's a lot of women, and we get along really well. We're all brothers and sisters there. So, but yeah, it's a different world when you first get in there, especially when you start young. I was maybe 21 when I started in 2006, and it scared me. And it's just there's big machines. It's loud. You got to keep up. There's no sitting like people think. It's a very active job.
So it's physical.
It's very physical. It's tiring. It's repetitive, but it's a career. And it's close to home. It's a good job to raise your family on.
It seems that you're in the place where, I talked to some older guys.
Mm-hmm.
For them, GM was like the stability, it kept their family safe. It
Yes.
kept everything going. It seems like this is what it's providing for you now.
Absolutely. With my family, it's unique. My husband had to leave his job to take care of our child because her health issues have become so bad. So he hasn't worked in 4 years, and he just got a job in Genesee County, and he's got a good job now. But during that 4 years, I was able to provide for my family with insurance. So I'm extremely thankful for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think of the idea of this exhibit that's going to open in July, which you will be a part of,
Mm-hmm.
for the community to hear real people talking about their lives and what Flint means to them and what it has meant to them, to their families, and people on the north side of Flint, and
Right.
people downtown, and people's struggles. What do you think of the idea of this exhibit?
I think this exhibit is going to be amazing. I think having current people and people that others know is going to make a difference. It makes it a little more interesting, brings people in, kind of educates us all, lets us see how others see the world and the city. I think it's going to make a big difference. I'm excited to bring my children here. I want them to learn about Flint. I want them to learn what's happened with the water crisis and how Flint's been such a big city and why we're still here.
And it seems that, and to learn about the different people that they may not come in contact to on a regular basis, right?
Absolutely.
Because it is a very diverse city.
And I like that about Flint. There's not just one set of people. It's everybody, and we all need to be exposed to each other and love each other and learn what we're all like. I mean, my family's different, and when people meet us, they see me and some of my kids, and then they meet my daughter, and they're like, okay, this is different, but it's an okay different.
No, for sure. I think maybe the hope of the future is starting with understanding each other and maybe building something together.
Yeah.
And maybe something will happen that will bring your kids success here. Who knows?
I would love to see my kids stay here. I would love to see my kids meet people that they've never met or that they wanted to meet. And I would love to see all kinds of people get together and enjoy this city together.
What does your husband do?
He just got a job for the Genesee County water plant in Montrose. He just started last week. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. We were just talking about the water crisis, and he just got a job at the water plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's,
but I don't know too much about.
yeah. Well, it's only a weekend.
Yeah. I'm just thankful.
Hopefully the whole issue with the water thing is clearing up. And
I sure hope that everything starts to clear up because everybody needs a break. Yeah. They need to be able to enjoy their homes, be able to take a shower in their homes, give their kids baths, fill up swimming pools.
I mean, I've been hearing people talk about it, and just the thought of being afraid of brushing your teeth is crazy.
I honestly couldn't imagine because I didn't have to physically deal with it. But seeing my friend's dad go through that broke my heart because she was grabbing carloads of water and taking it to him because he could not afford to get it, and he couldn't even get out of his house to go get the water that was free. So it was awful to watch.
Yeah, it's not even like a luxury item, it's a necessity.
Right. And he has a wife who had mouth cancer, and she went through surgery, and she couldn't drink that water. She couldn't bathe, and she had a trach, and to clean that, you need everything is sterile. So it was absolutely sad.
Wow, a lot of people have gone through terrible things with the issue. Now your husband's in a position to fix it all.
I sure hope so. I hope it's all positive.
You're different than most people that have come through here, just because you're a woman in the automobile industry, and you are younger than a lot of the people that I've talked to, and you weren't touched by the water crisis directly, but you know people that were. You were touched by the COVID crisis, hopefully for the last time.
I hope so. I don't know how much more I can handle.
Share something with them all. You have this like belief in this city and love for it, and I don't really think I have anything else to ask you except if you have anything to say about the people of this city, or any hope that you have for the future here, anything like that.
I have a lot of hope for Flint. I'm hoping that we can come together as a community and support each other and try to keep it positive with the water crisis, the COVID, the lost jobs. Like, if we can just keep moving forward, maybe we can make it a better city.
You think that's possible?
I absolutely do think that's possible. But we have to work for it. It doesn't just show up. And another thing I like about Flint City is they have a lot of road races, and it brings people together.
Really?
Yes. Yep. A lot of runners come out and they get together, and it brings people that aren't runners out to walk, and families together.
Oh, you said road races. I was thinking about cars.
No, like running.
We
Yeah.
used to do that too.
Car races?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. It's fun.
I've heard about car races out here. I never personally seen the car races, but I heard they were pretty crazy.
But actually, road races are great for bringing the community together.
Oh, yes. You see a lot of old friends, new friends, you meet people, then you get together, you get running groups. It's nice. Yeah, I just ran by the Sloan yesterday. They had a race out here for St. Patty's.
That's great. No, I think I see this place, and I see the Institute of Art across the street, and I see all this like money coming in to talk about the culture here. I think that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I just seen that they have, what is that, FCC Academy? I didn't even know that was here. And I've been around here. So we were checking into it.
No, it's really impressive.
Oh, yeah. They offer a lot of good things over there. I didn't know that was a grade school or an elementary. I had no idea.
I know from the outside it doesn't really look like a school.
No. And we were trying to figure out, is this for advanced kids or is this for everybody? We really didn't know. So I literally have it in my Google right now.
So you hope to have an optimistic view.
Yes, I want to have an optimistic view about this city. I don't want to see it go down. I want to keep people here, careers here. Just keep them coming. Let's fix it up, make it look nice. Have it like it used to be. That would be great.
Would be great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have your voice with all of the other voices talking about this place. And
Thank you.
Talking about yourself. That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.